I know nothing. Ironically, the sooner I realised this, the more profitable I became. There are plenty of really clever people in this world. You'll find them in top universities, the upper echelons of the corporate world, and even random individuals who never quite achieved their dreams. But in the world of stock trading, none of that matters. In fact, it's often detrimental to try and be a smartass in this business. I tried to and failed. Or maybe I was just doing it all wrong. Anyway, whether you're truly smart or not, it doesn't make a difference, and I'll tell you why. Stock trading is the only profession in the world where anyone with a bit of money can become immensely rich in a relatively short period of time. So regardless of whether you flip burgers, stack shelves, or design websites, everyone who plays has a chance to win. Don't believe me? Before making their millions, Christian Koulimägi was a security guard, Nicholas Darvas was a dancer, Mark Minervini was a musician, and Dan Zanger sold swimming pools. None of these super successful traders were born into wealth, and even if they were, it wouldn't have helped to develop the skill set anyway. On the flip side, there are countless clever people from various backgrounds, doctors, lawyers, accountants, company directors, who are never able to become consistently profitable in stock trading. But why is that? I think there might be a problem with clever people. The problem with clever people is they have a tendency to think they're right all the time. And in the outside world, they probably are most of the time. The very nature of their job demands it, and they get paid a nice salary to boot. But if you bring that "I'm right, everyone else is wrong" mentality to the stock market, you're going to lose your shirt, as the stock market has a tendency to make people feel really stupid. Take Steve, the college professor, for example. His job is to teach and mentor a bunch of students who look up to him. Steve understands this and is used to having all the answers. For many years, he has assumed this position of authority. Then one day, Steve decides to trade stocks, spurred on by the stories of family and friends that have made money by getting in on the action. He thinks, well, if they can do it, so can I. I am, after all, cleverer. So he does a bit of research and gets an understanding of what he's buying. He starts off well and gets lucky on a few trades. Steve feels elated as he's proven right again. But little does he know, the stock market is entering a correction. Very quickly he finds out that when a trade goes against him, he has no idea what to do. His emotions are all over the place. Based on his research, he believes the stock should bounce back. How could it not? The company is fantastic. So he decides to hold on to all of his losing trades, and as a result, his portfolio sinks deeper and deeper into the red. Steve doesn't sell because what's the point? He's already down 80%. Might as well just wait for the stock's inevitable recovery one day in the future. Now, Steve isn't a real person, but rather a reflection of your typical clever trader. It's a tale as old as time, the newbie trader who buys too late and is stuck holding the bag. Having said that, there are some professions that often breed successful traders, such as engineers and scientists. That's likely to do with the fact their work is result-oriented, based on logic and solving technical problems, exactly what's required for trading stocks. However, successful traders have come from far and wide, all across the globe, from all different backgrounds. So no, you don't have to be an engineer or scientist. Though I wouldn't call myself a super trader, I've reached a point of consistent profitability after 3 years of trading, which is something I'm proud of. I myself didn't do too well in school and just barely scraped by college. I jumped around various low-paying jobs before venturing into several failed businesses over the span of 5 years. Still, I didn't give up my dreams of making it, and I ended up creating a successful online marketing business that was pulling in the low end of 6 figures profits per year. Long story short, that fizzled out after a few years, and now here I am, a degenerate gambler, aka a stock trader. The only thing I took with me from my past experiences, aside from starting capital of course, is the habits of failure, learning how to take losses and still move forward with unwavering confidence. I'm such a slow learner, and my progression is slow because I try to be a Mr. Know-it-all. However, I don't give up easily. You might be thinking, yes, I'm not that smart too, so that must mean I have a good chance of becoming rich. YOLO! Sorry to burst your bubble, but obviously, the same principles to succeed in life also apply to trading stocks. Ambition, hard work, dedication and the utmost desire to succeed is absolutely necessary. Throw some common sense into the picture too. Most people don't have these essential characteristics and many give up far too soon. I don't blame them. It's really tough, man. However, the sooner you realise that you know nothing and erase your ego, you'll learn much faster. Don't come into the stock market trying to be right. The market doesn't give two craps about right or wrong, or how much time and research you put in, or that you've got bills to pay. Their opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. All that matters is what's actually happening on the charts, and that's price action.